The difference between a mirage and a hallucination is a person that is impaired versus another person just being in a bad place and having the environment enact about it. In judging what's worse than the other, you have to just know how to not be a product of the environment, and that's difficult when you're consuming it with standards that may or may not be exclusive to what the FDA says should be consumed. What a surrogate is a consuming of its environment because it's brought about through test tubes and however else you grow one. This means that specifically it can be modified to the liking. If someone is a surrogate, they die and then they come back to life because they were just grown from the same test tube but in a different state. Well, now they were born. You might not like me talking about surrogates, but in all reality, they can have a growth hormone sprayed in them, and just as sure as the day is long, how many idiots does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, if you've got an idiot in each position around it, they can hand off and twist to know the time differentiation. These idiots can take all the time in the world. And in fact, if that's what is an occurrence, what would it mimic? There's a thing called Rayleigh scattering, and it has to do with letting light in or keeping it out. Darkness is like on all objects where there's holes in all objects. Just how finely it was pressed is direct relation to how Rayleigh scattering allows shining of light through it. The transparency, something to quantify where a material. This looked like a monkey sock puppet, and one person fell for that, but lo and behold, it is not. Many different angles are frost wedges in dew points. It's just as like how many shiny surfaces there can be just given an electric outlet. But to have mRNA machinery synthetically injected into people just because it says so on the TV to do so, a surrogate's wet dream. That many people. Imagine Rayleigh scattering just as like a dew point for weather. Man. To have them grow into adulthood in a matter of months or seconds, and have them be a population of all one surrogate, all twins. This is possible in science, and now they're the majority overnight. What are you going to do then about discriminatory laws? Well, gotta say something.